Hi everyone, welcome to this video. It's your boy Kunle Hologon. So from last Saturday the 15th of August 2020, the UK has now included France, Holland, Malta and few other countries on the list of isolated countries for 14 days when they arrive in UK. Watch in this video.
Some knew it would be tight. The 11:59 ferry from Dieppe was due to get into Newhaven at 4 a.m. And with minutes to spare,
3:58 in UK.
From 4 a.m. this morning, anyone arriving in the UK from France, the Netherlands, Monaco, Malta, Turks and Caicos and Aruba will have to quarantine for 14 days. That means that you must go directly home and are not allowed to leave your house, to go to work or school, to exercise or to socialise, but only leave in the case of an emergency. Anyone who breaks the quarantine rules can be fined up to £1,000 or more if they flout them repeatedly. As for Helen, despite the queues, she made it back with an hour to spare.
We're back in the UK. We made it. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We just got off the Channel Tunnel. It cost us £200 extra. We've been driving for 12 hours from the south of France, but we've made it.
So clearly, the COVID has still not gone away. We need to take extra care. We need to listen to all health advice and guidance across our countries. So hopefully, we really need to still be careful.
This traffic warden is writing a ticket to the police car because it had been parked in a disabled parking spot.
Is it for real, this? Is it for real? This one?
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this before. Probably the ticketing officer is under pressure to hit some certain target. Hopefully, that's not the case, but this is very strange. The police could be attending to an emergency and they just need to get out from the car and quickly deal with that. They could park anywhere. They are given that, permission. The police, the ambulance, they can park anywhere in the country because they are dealing with emergencies. I'm not sure why an officer would give a ticket to a police vehicle. Well, moving on. In the last few days, there has been increasing tension between the UK and France over the number of migrants crossing into UK through France. A total of 236 migrants were intercepted crossing the English Channel on Thursday, the 6th of August. The Home Office has confirmed that this is a record high in its history. Among these migrants were children and a heavily pregnant lady. On Friday, 17th August, at least 130 people in 13 vessels. Over 4,000 people have now crossed the channel in more than 300 boats so far this year in 2020. The UK government has been under increasing pressure to look into this migrant crisis and discuss this with the French authority.
By which they're coming here, we need to stop them. Working with the French, we need to stop them from getting across the channel. But number two, we need to look at the legal framework that we have, all the panoply of laws that an illegal immigrant has at his or her disposal that allow them to stay here. And we need to...
It's just after 4 in the morning, but a thermal imaging camera has detected a small group of men making their way through the sand dunes to a remote beach 20 miles west of Calais, attempting to reach the UK. 9 on board an inflatable designed for 3, 8 Iranians and 1 Afghan, they tell me. Why do you want to go to the UK? Freedom. You want freedom?
Yeah. They're mostly from Sudan and almost all look like teenagers. Up here. And seconds later, even before we were back in the car, they were past us and onto the truck. The route down to the port here is not like larger ports, Calais or Dunkirk, where motorways lead straight to the dockside. Here the trucks must snake through the town. It makes them much more vulnerable to this.
The police are there.
The police do what they can with the resources they have. Around our car, the young men don't like being filmed.
Just imagine what it would take to make this journey. Driven by poverty and desperation, crammed in the back of a truck, the searing heat, the desert wind. Imagine your truck breaks down and you are stranded in the middle of the Sahara Desert in Niger, abandoned with no water, just an endless expanse of sand. Have been stranded here for 3 days after their truck broke down. There are about 30 in all, left to die. The women who don't want their identities revealed are wearing the local Islamic headdress because the smugglers told them to, so they can blend in. The women are Christian and mostly from Nigeria, and say they had no idea about the dangers of the road. A single sentence, over and over. We can hear the agonizing wails of another woman and go to speak to her.
I heard you crying. I want to see my baby.
Her name is Olabisi. 2 of her 4 children, it seems, were on another truck. They are the older ones, ages just 9 and 11.
I can't believe that's my children. I put her to death here.
They pile into the back of the trucks. They are reluctant to leave. They want to keep going to Libya. Olabisi is hardly able to believe what has happened to them. As the convoy departs, she does not yet know if Falalu will be able to track down her children. We learned that 3 days later he did, and the family was reunited. This is a place of death and deceit. For many, the decent life promised beyond the Sahara and across the sea in Europe, it's only a mirage.
Oh my God, this is so dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Risking your lives. Oh my God. Well, there's been so many reasons why people migrate from one continent to another. In this case, we have seen the war in Syria, the Boko Haram in Nigeria. They are just list of many reasons why people migrate from one continent to another. Clearly, these migrants are risking their lives. From Libya to Italy or France takes about 3 days on the boat on Mediterranean Sea. This is very, very dangerous. It is not worth risking this. All of these migrants, as you can see on this map, they cross from different parts of West Africa or other part of Africa, and then they go all the way to Niger Republic. As you can see, from Niger, which is part of West Africa, they now cross to northern part of Africa, where we have Libya, where we have Egypt or Morocco or Algeria, all of this in northern Africa. So they now cross from Libya all the way into the Mediterranean Sea. It takes 3 days for these migrants to cross the sea from Libya to Italy or France. This is very dangerous, just on a boat, on that torrential weather with a sea of wave that goes on that sea. That is extremely dangerous to risk their lives. And then by the time they finally arrive in France, still don't want to stay in France, but rather they prefer UK as their destination. So from France, they now start moving through Calais to the UK, where the UK authority is now looking into how they can stop the migrant from entering into UK from the French border. Also, hopefully, the countries that they're coming from put themselves together, we develop the country. Countries in Middle East, countries in Africa, they need to build their infrastructures as well so that people will stop migrating through this channel. If anyone wants to migrate, there are legal ways of doing that. Going through the immigration system, going to the embassy, researching information, applying for visas, and getting through to any part of these countries legally, and you live there legally without having to be chased around background, or getting nervous that you'll be busted by the immigration at any point in time. So it's really important that people think about, does it really worth you risking your life and your family's life in the name of you want to search for greener pasture? Hopefully the UK government, all of these countries will look into this and they will see how this can be reduced drastically. So moving on to Africa, in Nigeria. So the Lebanon has now stopped issuing visas to Nigerians that are traveling to Lebanon due to the increase in human trafficking. This is as a result of a number of stranded Nigerians that are crying out for help from the Nigerian authority in the Lebanon country.
Please, we are pleading to you. We are guests from Lebanon. We are stranded. Please, all of us that we are sitting here, we are all sleeping in this same room. We are cooking our food inside this room. We are sleeping here. Everything we want to do inside this one room. Please, we need your help. We need your help, our government. Most of us, even living here, we don't have anything. We don't have anything in our accounts. Even when we get home, most of us will think until the hospital admit us. Please, we want you to help us living this place, and even when we go to get to our country, what we can be doing that can serve as a source of income for us. Please help us. We need your help. Help us, please. Thank you.
So clearly, the Nigerian government has now taken action to see how they can help majority of these stranded migrants.
Passports. They narrated sad tales of underpayment and sexual abuse by their Lebanese employers. The federal government has now given them job offers and cash offer of about 15,000 naira each to cushion the effects of their experiences in Lebanon.
I told my madam that I can't continue working in this house because it's 12 in the night. The work without even eating, like I'm having ulcer because of no food, no good food. We eat cabbages.
Now Lebanon has stopped issuing work visas. So by the time this repatriation is done with, we hope that we're not going to have more girls crying on the streets and saying, save us. The government of President Buhari has done enough.
Stopping Nigerians from getting Lebanon visa, is that the right thing to do at this period of time, or educating the people on the risk inherent in human trafficking to Lebanon? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hopefully, the Nigerian authority will continue to review this with the Lebanese government, and they will ensure that all this human trafficking case reduce drastically. Moving on, still in Nigeria, what is happening in Unilag? For the purpose of people viewing me across the world, Unilag is a university in Nigeria. It's called University of Lagos. It's one of the oldest universities in Africa, and it has a strong reputation in a quality education. For instance, a first-class student in Unilag is allowed to come into Oxford University or Cambridge to study doctorate degree. On the 6th of March, the federal government of Nigeria stopped a convocation ceremony that was due to take place on the 12th of March, just almost a week into that ceremony. This was due to power tussle between Unilag administration and governing council in the federal government of Nigeria. On the 12th of August, the governing council in Abuja met and voted to remove the current vice chancellor of the University of Lagos from office. But few hours later, the vice chancellor of the university gave a statement to discredit the decision to remove him from office.
So remain an investor to move this university forward. Remain a builder to build this university, and let us wait for the directive from the government.
The Congress dovetailed into a peaceful procession around the university campus by members of the Joint Staff Unions, who were joined by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, alongside other high-ranking members of staff of the university. For Unilag TV News, it has been Benga Gbile reporting.
It is still unclear what is happening at the moment at the University of Lagos. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below if you have any information. Moving on, still in Nigeria, last Monday, the 10th of August, a 22-year-old Kano musician in northern Nigeria Yahya Sharif Aminu was sentenced to death in the Sharia court in Kano, northern Nigeria, for blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad.
Kano Upper Sharia Court on Monday sentenced a 22-year-old singer to death by hanging for allegedly blaspheming against Prophet Muhammad. The presiding judge, Qadi Alihu Mohammed Kani, gave the judgment after finding Yahya Sharif Aminu guilty as charged. Sharif Aminu, a resident of Sharifai in Kano metropolis, was accused of committing blasphemy against the Prophet in a song he circulated via WhatsApp in March 2020. After the incident, protesters burned down the singer's family home and led a procession to the Kano Hizbah Command Headquarters in protest against the singer's action.
As a bit of background, Nigeria has 3 legal codes that it operates around. Penal code in northern Nigeria, the criminal code in southern Nigeria, and the Sharia code, which is operated in about 12 different states in northern part of Nigeria. But the point is, should anyone voicing their opinion in the 21st century, where freedom of right should be the order of the day, should they be sentenced to death for voicing their opinion, or for showing any video or doing anything, saying anything in the public? This is a massive question to be answered by not just the Kano government, but also the Nigerian government as a whole. The gentleman has 30 days to appeal the decision, and that is currently ongoing. Also, we need to be aware that it's only the poor people that are being sentenced when they commit this kind of crime in Nigeria. The rich people get away with it freely, and this is not good enough. So whatever thing that applies to the poor should be applied to the rich. Everyone should be treated equally. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Moving on to our money transfer update for this week. As you can see on this table, we've now added 2 other money transfer companies to this table. We've added Transfer and also Rewire. The reason we added this is because we keep getting emails from these 2 companies saying that they have seen our videos that's circulating about money transfer companies, but they are actually offering a better rate, and that they need us if we can show that to our viewers. And I said, why not? We want competition. We want the field to be a level playing field. We want competition so that our viewers can decide on the best rate to use when they want to transfer money to their loved ones across the globe. So we have included these 2 other money transfer companies on this table, but their rate is just extraordinary. It's just too good to be true that I cannot leave. We cannot leave them out of this table. So as you can see, starting from the number 1 on this table, Transfer, they have gone up all the way to 575 for this week. This is staggering. This is extraordinary. I researched on Transfer. They are not currently in Europe, and they are not currently in the US. So they are only in UK at the moment, and they only transfer pounds to Naira. And for your information, I researched on them. Their review is not the best out there. There's been cases where they sent money for people, and people don't get to receive this money in 1 week. Sometimes they start chasing the company or chasing people, and they don't know who to speak to. So you may want to read exhaustively on that before you start using them. I mean, if you want to transfer money and you are not in a hurry, probably you can use them to do that. But if you need my money to be delivered urgently for someone that wants to use it wherever place it is, I'm not sure if probably you want to do that, but you may want to research on them, because this rate is just too good to be true. Number 2 on this list, as we can see, is Rewire. Rewire on this list has gone up all the way as well to 541. This is extraordinary. The euro is currently 489. They are not currently in America. For Rewire, their review is a lot better. People feel that they deliver on time. So number 3 on our list for this week is Hazimo. Number 4 on our list is Ace. Number 5 on our list is TransferWise. As we can see, TransferWise is gone up to 500 as well, which is really good. And their euro is gone up to 551. Their dollar remains same, 382 for this week. Number 6 on our list for this week is SendWave. Sendwave has come up this week, which is a significant progress. They have done really well from moving from the bottom of the table to the 6th position today. Number 7th on our list is Rhea. Rhea has gone down for this week from 500 to 498 in pounds to naira, and it has also gone up as well on euro from 450 to 448. Their dollar remains same, 379. It has not changed for this week. Number 8 on our list is World Remit. It's 495 for naira to pound. As we can see, euro remains same, 441, and the dollar remain same as well, 377. The last on our list for this week is MoneyGram. MoneyGram is currently 494. It has gone down this week, and also in euro it has gone down as well to 445 for this week, and their dollar remains same as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below on all of these money transfer companies. Hopefully this video has helped someone out there. Moving on, Kunle Ologun Foundation is our foundation that we have been using to support a number of people across the world. It started in April this year, 2020, especially during the COVID period. Kunle Ologun Foundation is proud to engage the community and impact lives positively. During the COVID period, there were a number of assistance that Kunle Ologun Foundation rendered to people, especially in Africa, in Nigeria, people that are struggling with finances, that could not feed. There were so many supports that were provided during that time. And also, one of those that was done during that period was during the birthday gift that I did as Kunle Ologun. I said I gave out a giveaway to a number of people. Over 150 people were given some cash. This was in the name of Kunle Ologun Foundation. So we have a good news for all our viewers, especially those in Africa, in Nigeria to be precise. Again, Kunle Ologun Foundation is delighted to announce the inaugural, the first edition of its football tournament that will be happening in Nigeria, Lagos, Mautu Estate. So Kunle Ologun Foundation has come up with a decent package, a decent plan that every year this tournament will be holding in this part of the world as a way of giving back to the locality, to the community where Kunle actually grew up from before he then finally moved to UK. So this tournament will be holding 14th of November this year to 5th of December this year. So the final should be on the 5th of December, this Saturday. It's going to be a zonal tournament. At Mautu Estate, we have 8 different zones across the entire estate. And these 8 zones will provide teams that will compete in the competition, as you can see on this flyer. So this flyer has also gone all the way to Facebook, and there's been so many positive comments from people that have seen it, especially those that grew up in that part of the world that are now in Canada, in America, and different part of the world. In fact, majority has expressed their interest in supporting the cause as well. They welcome the idea and they feel you have done really well at this stuff. One of the comments I read that now you are living up to expectation. Well, we are delighted that this has brought joy to people. So the plan that we have for this tournament will be, we have a number of key people that are representing us in Nigeria at the moment that are working in the background. So for your information, for those that are asking questions, there's been so many questions asked on Facebook that are all these zones now going to be having to buy jerseys? Are they now going to be having to think about how to fund their teams? No, we have made provision for all of this, and this is just the breakdown of what we have planned to do. So one of the things that we will first be doing is we will be repairing the fence of the Unity School where the competition will be taking place at Mautu. The fence is partly damaged and we've been given the cost. We are happy to repair it, and we'll be doing that in the next coming weeks before the tournament starts. Also, there will be free jerseys for all the teams that are participating in the tournament. So no one need to worry about any jersey anywhere. We will provide full jersey and we will print names on every jersey for all of the teams that will be participating in the tournament. Also, there will be free balls for all the participants as well. There will be free balls. There will be so many things that they can do with that. And there will be cash prize for the first, second, and even third as well. And also all the referee costs will be paid by Kunle Ologun Foundation, and also there will be medical checkup for all the players. They will have their BP checked, their glucose level checked. There will be ice pack on that day. On all of the matches, there will be ice pack, and there will be medical team on ground where they can provide any medical assistance to any player that gets injured during the course of the action. So ultimately, we will be sourcing for talent, the best talent, and see how we can help them to improve their career in a professional football. So that is what we plan to do. And this is not the only work we are doing on football, but there are so many other works we are doing to touch as many lives in Africa and give back to the community and make sure that we impact lives positively. Hopefully, this information has helped those that are asking questions on Facebook. So if you need any more information, you can contact Femi, whose contact information is on the screen now. Moving on to our inspirational quote for this week. The struggle you are in today is to develop you for the strength you need for tomorrow. Be strong and be courageous. If you have not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, come on guys. We have so much coming up. All of these Kunle Ologun Foundation activities, we will be updating you on the progress. We will bring you all the pictures of all of the activities that we plan to do on this program. If you did not subscribe, you wouldn't get this information when we upload them on here. Please kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notification when we upload new video. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and bye for now.